I get the cheat code, I'm a beast. They said they'll never let me out of lease. Stop out the cap, I'm just tryna see. You really back what you talk on the beat. They put me in, I'ma walk on the beat. I eat my plate and it make me obese. I been pushing lyrics like a Kingpin. And when today we got no rings.
What's up, guys?
Olaf.
How you been?
Good. I'm allergic to cats, so I'm a little stuffy today.
Okay.
You're allergic to cats.
Any type of cat.
You're
Only
allergic
like
to the
cats.
dander in cat hair.
Whatever that is.
He's
Yeah,
allergic
you're not
to
allergic
pussy.
to cats. Yes, I
I
was
had
getting ready to say,
move
you
my
can't be
neighbor's
allergic to pussy.
dog. My neighbor's cat got outside, so I had to pick it up, and I'm sneezing as I'm putting it back.
That's so sweet of you, though, to like help them, even though.
Yeah, I live in a nice
What
neighborhood.
about dogs?
How long will it take?
Dogs are cool.
How long will it take to your back?
Probably,
to
I
normal?
took a Zyrtec, so I should be all right.
Okay.
Allergies,
That
man.
sucks.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
bad.
My wife deals with allergies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My allergy.
I pray for you
buddy.
guys.
Allergy buddies?
Yeah. Especially when the springtime comes around, it's got to be ruthless.
Oh, yeah.
Could
I
you
gotta stay in
imagine
the house
artists
3
that have
days.
to deal with
Fall.
that?
Isn't it like twice a year?
Twice a year.
Yeah.
I got to stay in the house 3 days.
I wonder how artists deal with that. That have allergy problems and
Stay
have to
in the
go
house
rap
three-
and
3
stuff.
days.
Stay in the house.
Man,
Send that
Miserable
deposit
for
back.
3 days.
what happens if you have an allergic
Reschedule.
reaction before you got to go on stage and you rap all congested or,
I think you tell your
hey,
fans.
Cleveland, what's going on? That would sound kind of crazy,
You
wouldn't it?
tell your fans, I think.
Yes.
Wow.
If they're your real
As if you
fans,
didn't have
they'll be
anything
okay.
else to worry about as an artist.
Right.
Having an allergy flare up 30 minutes before you got to go on stage and collect your
Remember,
$20,000 back
I think
end.
it was Drama and Jeezy. They both had to get that vocal surgery because their voices went out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Remember that? No.
No.
They had to get the surgery for their
Wow.
voices.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
you're yelling and lit all the time now. That's your job to speak, to rap.
It's the stuff that you have to go through that, it's the ice pack, right? When you get home from yelling in the club all night, what do you do? Is there any
Throat
T.
coat. Shout out to Greg Street, put me on that. It's called throat coat.
pause?
But it's actually called throat
So many
coat.
jokes there, and I'll just.
Is
let
it
all
warm
go.
or is it hot or?
No, it's hot tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps. It tastes terrible. It's like a root, whatever it is, but that shit work.
Before or after you
I'm
come
going
home?
home now.
I do before and after.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Echinacea tea helps too. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
What qualities make a star?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Charisma.
Yeah. Personality, definitely. Character.
Yeah.
I think all stars are characters.
Yeah.
Some stars' personalities suck though.
That's true.
Are they really a
but
star?
they
though?
probably didn't in the beginning.
What's a star? Like, can we define a star before we assign attributes?
Okay.
Okay.
A
A
s- go ahead.
star is a social media figure.
Well, just a brand that people, a person brand that people are attracted to in mass quantity.
I remember back in the days, if you made it to the big screen, you were a movie star. So does that still ring
Right.
true? So if you're a co-star,
No.
or if you just have some couple 2 seconds of screen time with 3 words, are you considered a movie star?
I think you're considered an extra.
An extra, an actor.
I think
a movie
everything
star
matches.
is you're the headliner, you're the
I
number
think so.
one.
You have draw.
Right.
You have draw.
So what
Everything
makes
matches.
Future?
Pull
What makes
people in.
Drake? What makes
Because such a
Glorilla?
large amount of people gravitate towards them.
Okay.
And it's not just great music. It's the whole package, right?
Yeah, that makes a star to me.
Yeah.
You check all the boxes.
Are there stars that you don't like, but you respect that they're stars?
Yeah,
Kanye.
Kanye. Okay.
Yeah. Personally.
big Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah. New
So,
Kanye.
so then, okay. So knowing there are people that we love and people that we don't necessarily love, but we acknowledge that they're stars. What are some of their qualities? So Kanye is obviously outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
So is outspoken one of those attributes to be a star? Somebody that
No,
has a
because
platform
I know
that can use their voice?
I know introvert stars. I know stars that don't like to be outspoken.
Give me an example.
Damn, he passed away. Juice WRLD. He didn't do all that extra talking, and he was a genius musically.
Okay.
He did not do a lot of talking. His talking was on the music.
He was also young in his career. He may have
Correct.
grown to be
How
a
many
talker.
Future interviews do you see? He doesn't really talk like that as well. He's an introvert.
The last interview was like, it never happened. Remember that interview?
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Never happened. Sensational. Remember that? It was like 6 words he spoke in the interview. I don't know. I mean, but he may not do interviews, but his tweets and his outtakes and his bites, his sound bites, and the way that he feels about things move the culture. They move the needle.
And it gravitates people
So he
towards
may
you.
not be necessarily open, but he's very outspoken because, the whole Future, the memes, that all inspired by real tweets and real quotes of the
Right.
music and stuff. So
So it moves people. I like that you said that.
yeah, I think that has to be one of the
Right.
key factors in stardom.
Right.
Is that you have to be able to move the needle. You have to be able to with a word, excite or infuriate,
Motivate.
inspire. You have to have those qualities. So I guess leadership. Would leadership be designed as a quality of a star? I don't know. I don't necessarily see leadership.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Outspoken,
I think
yes.
they get followed, but I don't know that they're leaders.
Good character, good personality, yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean. Can we dispel the rumor that having a good personality and being a genuinely good person means that you're a jackass or a kiss ass or a lame or a square?
Or can we say this? Can we also say that someone who's really dope at making music doesn't equal them being a nice person? Because sometimes you'll meet somebody, you'll be like, damn, I'm a fan of your music. You meet them, you'll be like, oh, this person's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they say you never want to meet your heroes. You're
I don't meet my
sincerely
heroes.
disappointed.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, you never want to meet your heroes. So, I mean, and 9 times out of 10, is it because of the ego that they know they've been successful or because of the resentment that they've had to hold to become successful? Like, they got shitted on their entire way to the top, so now that they're there, they're going to let people feel that energy. Or they know that they're the best, or they feel that they're the best, so they treat people that way.
I think fame and money and success, it just exposes who you truly are.
Yeah, I don't think it changes people. I think it
Enhances you.
Who you are.
It's like a megaphone.
Facts.
Okay. So, by definition, we'll say that a star is outspoken. A star has great personality or character. Doesn't necessarily mean they're
power.
open.
Fan power.
Fan power. But don't you have to build fan power with those attributes?
I think that makes a star.
Okay. A following.
Because if you don't have fans, can't consider you
I think a star is just when a lot of people follow you. I don't mean follow on social media.
Like
I mean
you.
Like you and want to know more about you. But
See, I've also met people that have never sold a record that I swear are going to be a star. That you could look at them and
gonna
like,
be a star. That doesn't make them a
feel
star
you're going to be a
yet,
star.
though.
I knew that about Trouble when I
But-
first met him.
If you feel that way about somebody that has not displayed any type of leadership skills or have not displayed any outspokenness, but you feel may have some of the intangibles, like when you see this person walks into a room of 20 people, this person sticks out without saying a word. They walk into a room and immediately people navigate to them. What do they have? What is the je ne sais quoi?
That's that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know,
factor.
the it factor.
Right.
That's a star to me, yeah.
I
For
think
me, that's charisma.
A star has
They light
Okay.
up the room.
Right. So does that necessarily mean that a person has to be already on a platform or have a huge following
No.
for you to be a good judge? You felt that Lil Baby was a star when you first heard his music
Correct.
and got around him. So you felt that this guy could potentially be the next one. I'm going to do everything I can to expedite this process.
I got a good one. I was doing Lou Will's, I was hosting Lou Will's Memorial Day weekend one time for 11 Pepper Lou.
Basketball Lou Will.
Basketball Lou Will.
Okay.
I was hosting his pool party. And Roddy Ricch was not out yet. This was 2018. And everyone kept moving out the way for this guy. And if you've ever met Roddy Ricch, he's super short.
Right.
And I'm over here like, who is this guy? The song didn't come out yet. He was only popping on the West Coast. And I remember it was, not trying to talk some shit, but I am. It was me, Meek Mill, Allen Iverson. And then all of a sudden, and Lou Will, and all of a sudden everybody just says, whoa, that's Roddy Ricch. I didn't know who that was. I was like, who is Roddy Ricch? Like, but everyone just moves for him and gravitate towards him. That's a star.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had any records yet.
Right. He has
That's
star
a star
power
to me.
Right.
So you can have star power
Yeah.
without
Star
being
power.
a bona fide star
yeah.
on the way to becoming a star.
Yeah.
That's a star.
A lot of different variables make up a star. There's
Especially
no,
outside of the music business.
yeah, I mean, you can be a star executive and never
Like
have
Big
rapped
Meech
a
was a
rap.
star. Freeway Ricky Ross is a star.
Wendy Day is a
Yeah.
star. Kingpin's a star.
Rari's a star.
Hey. Okay. Making a client look like a star. How do you do that?
Information, designation, knowing what it is that you want to put out, and then finding the best way to polish it and present it. You can make anybody look like a star. Now, what they do with that opportunity, therein lies the problem. There comes the we can't drag you across the finish line. Can I put you in place with the best stylist? Yes. Can I put you in place with the best publicist? Yes. Can I put you in the room with the best DJs? Yes. Can I get you booked at the best studios with the best engineers, with the best producers? Yes, yes, yes. Can I make you get up and do TikTok videos? Can I make you get up and record performance videos? Can I make you get up and transcribe your lyrics? Can I make you make sure that before you record beats that we understand who the producer is? We have an email address. Can I make you show up to the studio on time? Can I make you show up to the promo run on time? Can I make you go out to the club when you have no reason to go out to the club to make sure that the DJ is going to play your record? I can't make you do none of those things. So on the back end, we can give you all of the flyers, all of the fancy, shiny cars, all of the posters, all of the nice contracts, all of the beautiful profiles and platforms. But if you don't execute when it's time to get on the field and execute, it was all for nothing, in a nutshell.
I think to build a star, you have to find out who the artist is at their core and let them bring that out, because I think authenticity is really key in building a star. It's in them or it's not. So if it's in them and you nurture it and you bring it out and do all the things you need to do to be successful as an artist, I think, yeah, you can build a star. But I don't think everybody is a star.
I agree.
Right.
I think it's a special quality.
Okay. How do you create leverage as an artist?
Have success. Leverage is building a fan base and showing the world that there are people that cut for you. That's leverage.
Ownership. Ownership. You'll never be able to truly get where you want to go without having a roadmap there. The only way to be lost is to know where you want to go and not be on the path to get there. It's literally the only way to be
I like
lost.
that.
So if you don't know where you're going or you don't know where you want to be, then there's no wrong path for you. You're just roaming and hoping you find the road that's going to lead you to this unknown destination that you'll know when you arrive. And that's beautiful. I get it. I embrace people that are that open to what the world's vibrations, if you will, that the right movement, the right emotion, the right word, the right feeling might make them go left, and that might take them to stardom. I love those type of people. I respect the people that make it less of a gamble and more of a risk. And when I say a calculated risk, meaning I have more information, I know what it is that I want to accomplish, I know what my end goal is, and then I know how to execute that. Not knowing any of those things will make it impossible for you to leverage. What are you leveraging? What information are you leveraging? You know, I just had a conversation with somebody the other day, and this is somebody that got on the phone to tell me how things were done. So that was my introduction. I'm trying to tell you how this is done. And when I gave him the opportunity to tell me how it was done, I explained to him how it should be done, right? And most artists, and I say all that to say this, most artists will get so caught up in the fact that they want the numbers on the screen. Rari, when has 10,000 streams in Germany ever influenced what you do for an artist in Atlanta, Georgia? Never.
Nothing.
Okay. Never. When can you take 80% of your language that your content is being exposed to by an unspecified language? It can, hey man, only 20% of the people that listen to this shit speak English, bro. Can you help us get on your playlist? Has that ever influenced you in a positive light? So when we start to understand and appreciate the fact that the numbers that we're chasing they release that little chemical in the back of your mind, that endorphin, right? It's like when you get high or when you get on weed or whatever it is, that little thing that shoots up here that gives you that rush that you're always chasing. That's what those numbers are on the bottom of a picture. That's what those numbers are on the bottom of a screen. It's that excitement that lets you know you're on the right path to getting it. It's that false sense of validation that we need. That's why we're doing it. We're not recording music because we have a message we want to give out. We're not recording music because we want to speak to the people. We record music and put out videos because when we post it online, people clap and that makes us feel special. Those are the people that don't last in the music business. Those are the people that don't last in the entertainment side of it because they're there for the feeling, for the sensation. And guess what?
You can't keep it going.
The fucking thrill will be gone, bro.
It's going to be gone as soon as you realize that you're getting fake numbers or you paid for these numbers, and then the endorphins just go away.
Let's not say fake numbers because fake would imply that it doesn't exist. It exists because it's on a screen.
Okay.
Let's say
fudged.
Let's not even say fudged. Let's say misappropriated. Kingpin, what the fuck do you mean? If your number one cities are in Vietnam and Italy. I literally had a man at an ad agency 2 days ago tell me how it was done. And he explained to me that Italy was one of the largest consumers of hip hop, of which I had to reply. And for all of you listening, fun fact, there are only 29% of Italians that speak fluent English in Italy. Of that 29%, 70% are over the age of 35. They don't give a fuck about your rap music. So understanding who these people are trying to pawn your content off to satisfy your thirst for numbers is going to be one of the greatest things that you can discover for yourself. Because if you allow people to continue to give you what they want when it's not what you ask for, you're never going to see results in the music business. And because you don't know what to ask for, you don't know how it works, you don't appreciate it, you don't understand it, you think that paying somebody because they can do it is going to be the solutions to your problem. And you know, I hate to say this because I always go back and I harp on it. It's the arm, right? Y'all always talk about the arm going down. Until you own it, you can't sell it. And if you sell it, they're gonna give you what you accept, not what you demand. The minute you think you have something for sale, then your best interest is to establish ownership. Because if not, someone else who knows the value of ownership will give you pennies for what it is that you want because you need it. That's why you can't take this shit that you feel is so great and give it to anybody that has some money for you because they know you don't own it. They're better off trying to take it from you than letting you invest in it. That's the American way. It's not right, wrong, or indifferent. It's business. Big bank, take little bank. If you don't want to get exploited, protect yourself. And protection comes with information, man. Sorry.
Shout out to Ice Cube and No Vaseline.
Yeah. Dear Cheat Code, what are you guys' thoughts on influencers getting record deals? I see that a lot. I see that if a song goes viral on social media, the very next 48 hours, that particular person has a deal and don't really even care about the craft. Can y'all give y'all opinions, please?
They want eyes. Influencers have eyes on a screen. It's nothing about the music. 9 times out of 10, the person, what is TikTok playing for 1 million views? $4, $8?
I don't even know.
$4 or $8, some goofy ass shit like that.
It's so small, I don't even pay attention.
You know,
it's not even a source of revenue for me.
It's common too.
Walmart has just trademarked 3 curator platforms because Walmart is going to unveil a curator and content creator and influencer program a la Amazon Business. Amazon already has an influencer program. Everybody is going to unveil an influencer program because as these creatives, you have eliminated the need for production studios and rooms and cameramans and grips and microphones and makeup people and everything else. So if you could do this in your room, in your closet, and you could generate us 100,000 views or whatever it is, of course we're going to offer you a deal. It's good business.
Good business.
They're buying a commercial channel.
And you can talk about our other artists.
Yeah.
Labels don't always just sign people because they believe in that person. Sometimes they sign that person because it brings something to the company.
They're an ambassador.
Production or influential people or whatever.
Yeah, and they're an ambassador for the label now, more so than just a vocal voice, a voice or a face for it.
Remember when they gave DJs deals? It was the same thing.
Yeah.
Greg Street got a deal because now Greg Street is part of our franchise.
Is
and
that
he'll
when
play all of our songs.
Boy. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so. I love you, Greg Street. I love you, OG. I love all of you DJs that got record deals and put out records. I love all of you. Please call me after you watch this show so I can tell you what I really feel.
So during COVID, 70 artists got signed from TikTok by the major labels. And Sherry Hugh, who's an incredible music meets tech brain, put together a spreadsheet of all of these artists. And we're watching them every week to see like whose career actually grows from this and whose doesn't.
I got to send you a video that they have on that.
And the three artists that are growing since I've looked at that, been watching that spreadsheet, are all artists that were artists before they were on TikTok. So they were artists using TikTok, not TikTok artists, if you know the difference is. And it's just interesting to me because now COVID's like, 2 years behind us or a year and a half behind us. Here in Atlanta, we opened early, so I may be misspeaking for the rest of the country. But the TikTok artists aren't doing great. The ones that got signed to be rappers are not or singers, they're not doing
I think
great.
the Island Boys are beefing now and are about to do a celebrity fighting match.
With each other?
With each other. They're beefing against each other now. You know, at the end of the day, man, virality it's applause.
It's attention.
It's popularity, man. That's the way you pay for
It's attention.
Attention with applause.
You know what's scary to me is somebody that's got an attention deficit. Like attention is their fuel or their drug, and they're not getting it. Because now what? They're gonna do dumbass shit.
Like bathing chicken in NyQuil, dumb.
Like bathing a chicken in NyQuil,
NyQuil,
dumb.
Like,
Yes.
showing videos on how to steal cars,
Yes.
dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's all a attention
Like
thing.
saying white
because
lives matter.
I see people that always say, I got a deal more than I'm making money from my music. If you notice, people always say, I got a deal. That's just something to say. Anybody can slick get a deal. So, I mean, the question is kind of like, influencers getting record deals. Are they making money, though?
Right.
Are they making money
And do they have
from-
ownership?
And do they have ownership?
Are they
That's a
being
better
pimped,
question to
or
ask these people instead of,
Did they have leverage and they got like an ownership deal?
yeah. Because getting a deal might be the easiest thing you can get. You have to work hard after you get a deal.
It's
You're
the
gonna
you
get,
get a
you'll
deal.
get pencil whooped.
the
Anybody can get a
starting
deal,
point.
but you're gonna get pencil whooped. They may give you 10% of the dollar amount on it, and the rest of it is gonna go to services, and they're gonna end
Oh,
up paying
wink, wink.
people for you, and nobody
We gotta pay
got
a
paid. You just got
staff.
whooped on paper, and they're gonna sell that once they pay for your numbers, your streams, and in comes Nigeria and in comes Australia and all this shit, and all these numbers beef up, and you got all the same comments on your YouTube channel from a whole bunch of private views with no subscribers. Once all that's done, they walk you in there and they say, hey bro, it took us 20,000 to get this. We want this guy to give us 70,000. They're gonna give you 150,000, but we're only gonna give you 10 up front, and the rest of this shit we're gonna use to continue because we have to keep this up. And before you do it, you done signed 4 and 5 different labels. You owe everybody and their mother some of your DNA. You owe them your firstborn child. You had to give up your kidney. You don't own any of the music, so everybody is getting a plaque for it. Now the label is having listening parties for your next record. They're giving away your plaques. You weren't invited. It's not your record. You just sung
And you're
on it.
bitching about it on Instagram
What
or
are you
TikTok.
doing? Oh, now you're gonna go complain about it. So you're gonna go tell all the people that listen to you that we're not being kind to you when we've done all of these amazing things for you.
Only for the people around you to say, this song didn't just blow up. We spent $900,000 on this song.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know that.
If you think for a minute that the new Beyonce just dropped a video for the first song off of the Renaissance album. Do you know who the sponsor for the video was?
Tiffany.
Tiffany and fucking Company, the Diamond Company. Listen, man, it's about
Sponsor.
branding. It's about marketing.
Sponsor.
It's about selling. It's about growth. It's about evolution. You want to keep it real? You make music for the love of it, bro? Carry your ass on down to New York City. Get you a guitar case. Open that bitch up. Stand out there and rap for the people, bro. You do it for the love. Go out there and do that. Go take your ass down to the Martyr bus station on game day. Matter of fact, there's anybody who's listening to this, bring your ass down to Atlanta every Sunday when there's a home game.
Yep.
The DJs have a parking lot concert.
Yes.
You want to do it for the love?
Yes.
Bring
Do it
your
for the
ass
love.
down here and do it for the freedom.
Do it for
And
the love.
it's a mother with her 2 daughters, and they have a nice little box, and they're rapping karaoke, and people come by and drop dollars off.
Come on, drop dollars off. Come bring your box so we could drop some canned goods off so you could take them back home and eat it. Since you're doing this shit for the fucking love,
This
bro.
is business, my guy. Cheat code.
Cheers to y'all, man. Salud. Here's to doing it for the love.
This is cheat code.